All right. So, just to go into this conversation, one thing you should all know is that Supercell is basically Big Daddy fucking microtransaction. So, Supercell has the most motivation, the most reason, the most like stake in the game to have a take on this. Because if something influences microtransactions, Supercell, which is a probably $1 billion industry that owns, I think they have like 6 different games, not including, they have like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. They have a whole shitload of those games. So anything that Supercell says should be taken with a grain of salt. The way that I kind of picture it whenever I see a Supercell post is it's like,
who ordered it? Talk to our delivery drone. He run off to fight in the robot wars. Hey, Ape Man, I hope this was worth making a whole swarm of enemies.
It will be, when I find whoever shit in my toilet.
Is that code for something? Someone look that up. If that's drug slang, I need to know it.
And he's like, no, this is a bad practice for the industry. This will destroy games. Gamers, stand up. This is a problem. Right? But the reality is he's been cucking children and fucking gamers out of all of their money, and he's refined that shit into a system over the last decade, right? And he's one of the most successful systems that have done just that. Their games rely entirely on predatory business practices and predatory sales practices in order to trick and coerce their customers into spending money that they otherwise wouldn't. I talked about this when I did the Roblox video, where I really broke down how many different sales practices, predatory sales practices, are cooked into these games. How they're largely a predatory sales practice with a game attached, right? And the bulk of these games have been designed with the sales structure, the shop, as the principal design of the backdrop, right? That's where the logic comes from. They build the game thinking about how they're going to make the problems and sell you the solution. And how are they going to streamline you through the shop? How are they going to, make you want to go back to the shop? How are they going to make you want to come back every day? Like that. These are the things that this company in particular, they're the king of them. They're the king of the microtransactions. They're the biggest dogs out there in the fight, and they have the most to lose from any kind of change. But largely, we need to approach microtransactions with a air of genuine nature and say that they are intentionally ambiguous. Sales practices inside of gacha games, inside of phone games in general, they're very malicious. They're trying to get your money. They're trying to trick you into getting addicted to spending money on whatever this is, right?